Well, hello there. Thought I would give you a review of my new guitar, which is the Ritchie Blackmore Signature Stratocaster. I got it a couple weeks ago. Here it is. As you can see, it's alpine white, whatever that means. Or is it Olympic white? One of the two. It's some sort of white. Special features on the guitar itself, other than the little special Ritchie Blackmore signature, is that this has a partially scalloped neck, which means that on the lower strings, the E, A, and D, moving up to, I'd say around the C sharp, then you start getting a little scallop. Those aren't scalloped much at all, whereas the scalloping on the G, B, and E string begins almost immediately, even on these lower frets. By the time we get up to the 12th fret, everything is scalloped. And that probably is because I don't see you doing a lot of chords up here anyway. I don't have a good distortion set up to this amp I have up here. It's a really cheap little Squier SP10. So I'm not really going to distort this guy much. I'll talk about some of the other unique features of it. It's got two pickups. This middle one here is a dummy pickup. And that's because Blackmore only uses the lead and neck pickups. So your position switch works when it's down, it's lead, in here is in the middle, and here's a neck pickup. The finish is really, really nice on this. I like the fact that it's a glossy finish on the neck and not that kind of, shall we say, semi-gloss, whatever they're putting on guitars now. It just feels really nice and smooth. The fretwork is pretty good. I have a lot of stuff sticking out sometimes on these guitars that aren't a binding on them or that. Sometimes it's like going up and down like it's a buzz saw, and I've had to have some filed back. When I took this to my guitar tech for setup, he did say that the fret job itself was really, really well done. The frets themselves were a little rough, but not bad. And he said the general workmanship of the guitar was very good. And that's good, knowing that in the back it says it was made in Mexico, which a lot of the signature models are, like the Knopfler Strat, I think the Jimmy Vaughan Strat, some of the other ones. The pickups in here are Seymour Duncan. They're really a high output single coil pickup, really reminiscent of the early Les Pauls and the single coil pickups they have, and I can never remember the exact name, PAF or PAF 90 or whatever they are. The big soapbox ones or white ones are just a single coil. They're heavily wound, they have a high output, they have a mellower tone. That is different than what Blackmore has on his guitar. Now he's got, what is using our lace sensor golds. But that's okay, these are really unique, and it gives the guitar a pretty different sound. A little bit, play a little bit for you. This is the lead pickup. Gotta get the pick right here. The neck pickup. And the really nice surprise is the middle position. What I've read is that the pickups are noise canceling, so you lose any of that sort of single coil buzz you get. And it's just mellow, just gentle sound. Just very smooth. And the scalloping allows you to really bend with a lot of ease. You can get a good wide vibrato. It's just so easy. So it's a really fast neck for someone like me who's not a real fast player. It just feels incredibly fast. You have to have a very light touch. So if you're just playing the D chord here, if you get overly ambitious, just grab it. Just pull it out of tune. So you just need to go just as far down as it does to touch the fret. So all in all, I think just a nice instrument. They retail for $15.99. I got this for a little over $1,000, which gave me a heart attack. But I'm really pleased with it. The thing that will have to be done is that it would need setup when you get it. Everything I've read is that the nut is too high, and that was true in this case. The strings were set really high. I'm not sure what factory setup is, but remember the guitar started in Mexico. It went to California, it sits in a warehouse, and then it was shipped here, by truck over land, and who knows how long from when it was made in the factory to when it was sold. It's been sitting there. This low E string needed a rather major adjustment, so we had to, it looks like we had to cut the screw a little bit so that we could get the string through here. And the spring itself had to be cut in half to make enough room to pull this back enough so that it could be in tune. And so those are some of the things that always happen with new electrics. Never had anything play perfect out of the box, but it did need some setup work. So if you're having a setup done, on top of that, it's going to be $35, $40 or whoever you have do it, and it's well worth it. That's about all I got to say. I like the guitar. I'm going to keep it for sure. And if you're interested in a scallop fingerboard, but you don't want that full scalloping, just kind of more for the lead frets and or strings, etc., then this is a pretty good option. I love it, and even finger picking on it works pretty well. I'm still a little sloppy because I'm not fully used to these frets as they're scalloped, and if you miss a lot and your finger goes all the way down to the bottom of the fingerboard and you're stuck. It's a kind of a very different feel. But if you're a light player, it won't be a big transition for you. It's so easy just to vibrato and move that stuff. So that's all I got. Have a good day, and hope you enjoyed the review. And if you didn't, don't comment. If you did, then comment and hit like. Thanks. Bye.